We see it all the time in the news, schools spending less and less time teaching handwriting as we become more reliant on digital devices. But even if we spend more time texting than taking notes, handwriting will always be a critical tool for humans. You see, studies have revealed several very important and remarkable processes take place in our brains when we write about our thoughts and feelings. First, handwriting activates the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex in the brain.
These are actually brain regions associated with processing information and integrating memories, and writing is immensely helpful in getting these two regions to work together. So it helps us make sense of our feelings, our experiences in a much more deeper level.
Second, research also shows that writing can provide a sense of control and clarity. Many movies attempt to recreate what goes on inside a mind. Whole literary movements are devoted to this recreation. But despite our best attempts, the average person's internal world is less like this.
Okay. Dange mat dekh Vikram.
Or this. And more like this.
When we put our thoughts and feelings into words, it actually helps organize them. And when we write those organized words down, we are able to examine them more objectively. It's difficult to be objective when something exists inside of us, right? So when we are able to separate them, put it down on a paper, it starts existing outside of us. And that creates a literal physical distance, which can lead to new perspective, new insights, and even new breakthroughs.
Another powerful aspect of writing is more modern, a result of our increasing reliance on digital devices. Writing by hand is rare for most people today, and this rarity increases its influence on our brains.
The act of handwriting about anything encodes information more deeply and in a more complex way than just texting or even using the notes app. It requires more parts of the brain, parts that allow us to visualize, to articulate, to even remember. So handwriting actually strengthens these neural pathways, and when they are used only for emotional processing, they become a little more specialized, more efficient, or even more effective for that matter, which means that our emotional ability grows too.
So, while handwriting may not be as necessary for communicating with each other as it used to be, it still has a critical purpose. It can help us communicate better with ourselves.